Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is your host with the most, Whiteboy7thst, bringing you another fantastic, spectacular episode of High School Stories and Goat Army. You guys are crazy. Games for Goats within the first week of officially being launched already has almost 100,000 subscribers. You guys showed up like crazy, and I thank you for it. That was very nice of you, and that was awesome to see you guys show up like you did. So I hope you show up on this episode of High School Stories with this little awesome. Oh, look at this! Oh, how many kills? Look at the mini map. It's all yellow. Look what I did right there. That was awesome. I hope you guys could show up on this video and support it like you did my new channel, Games for Goats, with a like on this video. And let's try to get High School Stories to that 25K, 25,000 like ratings, boss status, that milestone that we set here for ourselves on High School Stories. So this particular story happened when I was 16 or so, and the thing that we like to do in our group on the weekends was go to roller skating derbies or rinks, whatever you want to call it, and a lot of other kids our age did as well. So that's what a lot of the teenagers would do back in my day. We would go to the roller derbies, and I would be really interested in hearing. Do you guys do that still? Is that still a thing now? I know a lot of them would close down, but I'm pretty sure a few are still open. But in Milwaukee, there was a lot of them everywhere, and that was like the thing to do, along with movies and other things. But roller skating was fun, and we did that a bunch. And there's a lot of girls and whatnot there, and so yeah, we would go a bunch. And this night we went, and it was fun. It definitely was fun, but it was interesting as well. So that was bad. That was bad for the dragon fire. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm sorry. So anyways, we go to this roller rink, and it's in about December, and it's not snowing or anything, but there's snow all over the ground. And there was something about the line, or me not being able to get in right away, or something being wrong with my ticket. I forgot what it was exactly, but something didn't start off right with me, and the whole night kind of had a little negative tone towards the establishment. And as a young rebel, like right there, I would just steal people's war machines. I was the audacity that I had. The younger me, I like to stir shit up and just mess with people. I don't know, just have fun and whatnot. Just do stupid kid things. That's just pointless. Anyways, so we have maybe 4 or 5 people there. We're having a good time skating to the songs and just doing what we do as kids, just having fun. And then there's some overtime, bonus after party, some just stupid marketing thing so they get extra money, where you have to pay an extra $1, then they stamp your hand, and then you can skate for another 2 hours or whatever. So there's 4 of us in there, and what we do is one of us paid to get our hand stamped, and then we kind of used our own the back of our hand that was freshly stamped as a stamp. And I'm not saying this, tips and tricks to get into a nightclub for free, but technically you can see if you do some kind of heroic back of the hand fist bump, some weird handshake, and if you press hard enough with the back of your hands, you can leave an impression there. And it worked, and we all got in free. And I think they caught one of our group members and kicked him out. And with the beginning, with the ticket problem, I didn't really like this, all this negativity towards our group. I don't know why, but I didn't like this. So my friend Julio, shout out to Julio, he what he got some this is bad, but he got some, and this is just stupid kid things like I was talking about. But he would sit on the edge of the roller derby because you just like, skate in one big circle. There's like tables around the edge that you can hang out and whatnot. So he sat on the edge and he was reaching out like, yeah, give me high fives. What up, dude? Yeah, nice. Reaching out into the rink with his hand. But he put nacho cheese. Like, we got some nachos and he just dipped his hand in nacho cheese and was giving people high fives with nacho cheese in his hands. And, and yeah, shortly after he got kicked out, I was like, man, if he's going and our other friend was going, I might as well go. And our other friends, I guess, stayed because they were like try-hard skaters with their own little skates, and they did this professionally. They had a little bag that they kept their skates in, and they didn't want to go with us, so whatever. So they stayed, and we left, and I just paid for like the get the skates or something. I upgraded my skates and I paid $1. And if I was gonna leave, I was like, give me my dollar back. And these guys would not, I repeat, would not give me my dollar back. And we argued for at least 20 minutes about giving my dollar. And I was like 16 at the time. These were grown men with a business fighting over $1 that I didn't even get to use the skates. And it wasn't about the money, it was about the principle, and it was kind of about trying to wait it out because it was really cold outside, and I was trying to argue inside of of the skate establishment. So we like argued it out for like 30 minutes, and I remember one point in this argument, and I was just a fool. This is back to my trolling days. I was like, I will not tolerate this kind of talk and to a grown man, and he was like ready to fight me. He was like really trying to get like a little physical. And I was like, okay, let's fight. I was like, I was really ready to fight him, and I would have probably like got my ass beat by this grown man, but I would have got free skating for life. I would have got all the nacho cheese, and I would have owned that skate establishment. So he finally ends up giving me my $1, but this is not the end of the night. So we proceed just to walk to a bus stop, and it's cold, but it's not too bad. And we're walking along. It must be half a mile, and like we walked for maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes. We went to a gas station, half a mile. And we get pulled over, not pulled over, we're walking, we get stopped by a police officer, and apparently the guy from the skating rink was following us the whole time, creeping. They called the police, they followed us, and apparently I smelled, this is allegedly like marijuana, and maybe this goes back to why we were having problems and trouble the whole night. We were in kind of a nicer neighborhood, and we were like all just goofing around and whatever. So yeah, so this cop pulls us over, and I kind of have an odor to me, and he asked me a bunch of questions like, were you at the skating? Yeah. What's your name? Blah blah blah. And then he asked me about pot, and then I got really nervous, even though I had nothing on me. But he was like, do you smoke weed? I was like, no. Do you got any weed on you? I was like, no. Do you not have any weed on you? And I was like, no. Like, he asked me he asked me like 10 questions about it, and he tricked me at the last question with a double negative. And then like somehow I admitted he tricked me with some kind of wizard gypsy word magic into saying yes, into saying, do I got any weed on me? And then I was like, oh, no. Like, I caught it right away, and my friend was like, what did you say? And like, no. I was like, no. And then he let us go, and he actually asked the guy use his lights to like impersonate a police officer. And if we were really dicks, we could have been like, yeah, we saw a light flashing and he was following us. We could have probably said that and got him in trouble, but we didn't. But anyways, we get on the bus like a few blocks later, and we get home, and I almost fought a grown man, got busted for not having pot on me, but admitted to it somehow, and just another night on 7th Street. Thank you.